Okay, so let's just do the exciting part first because I don't want to wait. Also, sorry about all these shadows, but yeah, I really wanted to film this. So I went to Wonder Pens, as you saw in the vlog portion of this video. It's just a local, or it's a stationery shop in Toronto, and I've never been there before, and it was so beautiful inside. There was so much pretty stationery. I wanted to buy everything, but I was actually pretty restrained, surprisingly. So I got a pen and a bottle of ink. So as you can see, I ended up getting the TWSBI Eco, and I got a fine nib. So I did try them. I actually brought my Hobonichi Weeks into the store to try the Lamy Safari and the TWSBI Eco, which were the two pens that I was considering. And they didn't have extra fine in this clear eco color that I wanted, but they did have fine, and I actually found the extra fine a little bit scratchy on the paper. I don't know if it was like a faulty nib or something, or that's just how it was. But yeah, I found it scratchy, so I went with the fine, and they also had this one in stock. I really liked the Lamy Safari in the store. In extra fine, it was like super smooth and buttery, but they didn't have the color that I wanted, and I'm actually considering just ordering that one online as well because I really like both the pens. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. This is my first ever fountain pen. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm like nervous to handle it. And I'm definitely nervous to fill it up, but I think I'll do that now and test it, and then I'll also show you a little clip of me writing tomorrow in better lighting, also because you'll be able to see the ink better. So, as you might have expected, I did end up getting a Lamy Safari. I'm pretty sure I actually even ordered it online that same night that I got the TWSBI Eco pen, but I was just way too excited. I loved it in store, so I got it online because they had the Savannah color online. And it's beautiful. I mean, look at it. I'm obsessed. And I end up trying the nib later in the video, both of my pens. And the extra fine is definitely better than the fine for me. So I think that's what I'll go for going forward buying pens. But yeah, here I am just filling up the Lamy with some samples that I got online. This is a Ferris wheel press ink, just from a local store. I got a few samples, and if you're wondering what I'm storing the samples in, I was looking on Reddit for like good ways to store samples instead of them just rattling around in my drawer, and somebody suggested a shotgun shell storage case, and there was this cute green one on Amazon, so that's what I ended up getting, and it's kind of cute. I'm gonna put stickers on it to make it cuter. And yeah, so here you can see me trying the pens. I really like them, and I'm also trying the new inks that I got, and yeah, you can just see for yourself. I'm really happy with what I got. And then I also wanted to show you this little fun box. So tomorrow I'm going to be shooting all the photos for my shop update, my autumnal shop update, and I'm always like, over the weeks or months, I'm always like seeing things that I should use as photo props, and I always like forget to use them when it actually comes to it when I'm taking photos. So this time I actually intentionally kind of went around my room and found the stuff that I wanted to use. So I thought I'd show you. I always kind of use this, but these are just like pine cones in here. There's big ones and there's small ones at the bottom. So those are essential. I always use those. I also got these little gold clips recently for the art market that I'm doing. So I'm going to use a few of those. And these tiny wooden maple leaves I got from the dollar store. And I actually used like Copics and Tombos to color some of them. I also have these wooden slices that I think I'll put under some of the clay items just as like little pedestals that are all like woodsy to kind of match. Also, just for general decoration in photos, I try to like put my washi tapes for a little bit of color. Just have the simple green twine. I'm not sure if shiny gold stars are going to be the vibe, but I'll see what I think when I use them. I just put these new stickers that I need to photograph in here just because I always forget to photograph vinyl stickers, so I don't want to forget. I put them in there. And then this little case of stamp letters, I also thought they would be cute. And then, not in this box, but I guess I'll put them in now, I just got some papers from my collection, music notes, and kind of like old book pages that could go kind of in the corner. I'm going to be shooting on this wooden desk, so I thought the ivory colors would be like a nice contrast. And then lastly, this garland, which will be difficult to show you because it's kind of big, so I can't show you on camera that well, but my roommate my friend Mary Beth made this for me. It has like different colors of autumn leaves, like this orange and these greens, and then also has these little acorns on it. It might be like too chunky to show in photos, but I'm gonna try it out. So I'm taking photos right now for the shop update. That is Saturday, September 24th. If you haven't seen, I thought I'd show you the new products on here, just so that if you watch my YouTube videos you can see them, but my desk is also a total mess right now of all the products. But so I have this new pumpkin patch, which I didn't even stick on, it's just taped on right now for photos. Also this little pumpkin stack wooden pin, which is super cute. These two are like some of my favorites from the shop update. Then I have a little Lotad, Bulbasaur, and Whalmer acrylic keychain, as well as a little Totoro under a flower and a little carrot with glasses. Those are all with little gold attachments. And then I have this embroidered key tag. Just says Forager on it and has these little nature things. I also have a lanyard, which is the same design as my Woodsy Walk washi tape that I have. So yeah, I have a bunch of those lanyards. And then here are two new stickers. Just this little lily pad with an owl and it's raining, and then a little acorn friend there. Here's all the acrylic keychains. It's pretty limited, so I feel like I've ordered a few more, but yeah, I don't know, I might run out of those quickly. That's just more of the patches and pins. I also have 2 sticker sheets and 2 prints, but they haven't come in the mail yet, so I might have just a digital kind of version of that for the listing until they should be coming any day now, but probably not in time for photos. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at. So this is like terrible cool tone lighting, but I also have the tote bags. This is mine, which I've already been using. It might be a little dirty, but it just has this little inventory design with like little health hearts and little like fake buttons of what you want to do with your inventory, and it's meant to hold pins. So I've just put my own wooden pins on here. I had the pumpkin stack one there before. I think wooden pins look super nice with the aesthetic because it matches really well. It's all naturey, but I'm also gonna fill it with my enamel pins. I'm really happy with the totes. They're so cute. I did forget to mention the clay things, but you've probably already seen them in the video. But yeah, these will also be in the shop update. Yeah, just a bunch of little mushrooms and acorns and 2 little pins down there. But patrons will get early access a day early. That's just a perk that you get with joining my Patreon if you're a Clementine tier or Fruit Friend tier. If you're like super interested, especially in the clay things, or even the acrylic charms are kind of limited, you might want to become a patron if you're like super set on getting a clay friend specifically, the little desk friends, because I've done this before and my patrons do really like the clay things, so those might go kind of quickly just because they're handmade and limited. But yeah, my Patreon will be in the description if that's something that you'd like to do. Thank you so much for watching. I'm putting a little outro and voiceover because I totally forgot to do one, but I really appreciate you spending some time with me doing my little hobbies and showing you my new shop products. It's NicoleJosephine.com if you want to grab anything that you saw. And yeah, thanks so much for being here.